Hello and welcome to the Lane Peace Center's 4th Annual Peace Symposium. I'm Stan Taylor, Chair of the Peace Center, and I guess the first thing I want to ask you to do is if you have cell phones, please make sure that they're turned off as we get started here. So as I said, this is the Peace Center's 4th Annual Peace Symposium, and we have not only put on this symposium for 4 years in a row, but we do a number of other programs as well here at Lane. In addition to the symposium, we have a number of events throughout the year that are open to the public, and we're also working very hard on educational programs here in the college itself. One of the programs that we already have in place is a course of study leading to an associate transfer degree, and that course of study is in Peace Studies. We're also working to put into place that is creating other degrees. We're working on an Associate of Arts degree in Applied Sciences that will be a community organizing degree. And we're also working on a program that is a summer transition programs for high schoolers working to move towards college. And that is a Peace Studies program to help make that transition. So lots of good things are happening here at the college, and thanks to the college for supporting us in doing that. That said, it's also true that the Peace Center is not yet mainstreamed at Lane. We started 4 years ago as part of an endowment, educational endowment, and we've been nursing that money along and raising money as we go. And one of the things that's here are donation spots for donating to the Peace Center, and we would ask that if you are able, please make those donations. Also, there are a donation basket for the Winnemem Wintu, and you'll hear much about the Winnemem Wintu's history and what's happening with their tribe today, and they're also raising money for the many things that they're trying to accomplish. So please make donations to both groups if you're able. I'd also like to thank a number of people. First, I'd like to thank the Peace Center Organizing Committee for the work that they put in to make this event a reality. Long hours of hard work, as you might imagine. So thank you, Peace Center committee members. Also, many students are involved in volunteering for this event to make it happen. So thanks for the students. I'd also like to give a special thanks to the Native American Students Association for their support for this event. They've done a lot of work to make it happen. Really helped us kick off this event, and I greatly appreciate it. And then, as you might have noticed from your program, there are a number of sponsors for this event. The Associated Students of Lane Community College, the Classified Professional Development Team, the Community Alliance of Lane County, the LCC Institute for Sustainable Practices, the LCC Diversity Council, the Lane Faculty Professional Development Group, and the Lane Professional and Organizational Development from Lane Community College, and also Red Lion, who helped provide the rooms that our presenters are staying in. All these really help to make this event a possibility. So thanks to all those groups. Logistics, if you need to go to the bathroom, women are going to need to go through this dressing room door over here on your right, and men will need to go through the dressing room door on the left. So please note the directions of where you need to go. Also, there's a limited number of programs, so if you didn't get a program for yourself, please share with other people so that they can see what's happening for the course of the evening. I also wanted to tell you that just outside the door over here is where the keyhole is, next to this Longhouse, this beautiful space that we're having our event in, are a mated pair of killdeer that have laid eggs that are in a kind of precarious spot next to the building. So we've marked that off or taped it off to keep people from getting too close And if you would, please kind of avoid that area to preserve the blessing that the killdeer have given us by nesting next to the Longhouse. Also, if you look around, this wonderful art that's in the building is by our featured artist, Janet Esley. And you can see that much of the art represents either the elements of earth and nature, or it actually represents specific women, mostly indigenous, that have been involved in resistance to destruction of the earth, that have embraced a vision of maintaining the earth in a healthy fashion and have worked to do so. So Janet, I don't know if she's here right now in this room, but thank you for providing this wonderful art. It's been hanging for a couple of weeks, and she's consented to let it stay here for a while for a longer exhibit. So thanks to Janet. Then I wanted to tell you about several companion events that are happening this weekend that we hope you will also go to. On Saturday, there is going to be at the Amigos Multicultural Center on Grand Street, the Wild Salmon and Party and Benefit. That starts at 1 o'clock and goes to 5:30, and it is a celebration and fundraiser for the Winnemem Wintu. So please check that event out and go support them. Also this weekend, Agnes Baker Pilgrim is going to be doing a number of events in town. Saturday morning at the Bijou from 10 to 12:30, the film For the Next 7 Generations is going to be showing. It's the film of the International Council of 13 Indigenous Grandmothers, of which she is the chairwoman. So we're very lucky to have her here with us tonight. Also on Sunday, the next day, on Sunday afternoon, at the Eweb River Plaza, she's going to be doing a blessing for the Willamette River, and certainly it needs a blessing. It needs a way to treat it in a different fashion. That's going to be at 2:30 at the Eweb River Plaza. And then Sunday evening at 7 o'clock, she's going to be doing a talk and book signing at Tsunami Books. So it's a busy weekend for people who have joined us here tonight. Please go to our companion events. So the theme for tonight is water for life, not for profit. And you know, when we begin to think and look at water, what we need to recognize is that water really is the indicator of the planet and people's health. You know, if we look at the glaciers melting and the disruption of water that's taking place from the glaciers melting, from the Himalayas to the Andes to our own Glacier National Park, in fact, to our own mountains here in Oregon, we're going to see in the future, it's already happening, people displaced from their lands for lack of water. You know, as many as 1 billion people are predicted to be water refugees in the near future. If we look at our rivers, we see industrial pollution in all of our rivers. Studies show that if you look at our major water courses and most of our lakes, that there is mercury in every fish that comes out of those lakes. All of our water courses are polluted. That's a tremendous indictment of our industrial economic system. If you look at the aquifers and recognize that the major aquifers in the United States are being depleted, that they're being drained of their water faster than nature can replenish them for industrial agricultural purposes, it's another indictment of the way we have organized our society and the need to look to organize things in a healthy way. And of course, globally, as all of this disruption is taking place, water is being privatized. And as water is privatized, both in terms of the provision of services and turned into commodities as it's put into bottles, we as people are losing our control of our own water. These are serious issues. And we're very fortunate tonight to have with us people who can talk to us both from a policy perspective and from a First Peoples perspective.